Hi, I'm wearing my Mountain Dew shirt. I was digging around in my closet and I found it, and I started to reminisce about the time when Dane Jesdahl and I used to work at Mountain View together years ago, and we'd teach at youth camp, and there was a lagoon that we would jump into, and so every time we jumped into it, we'd yell the Mountain View Plunge. And so that's why I'm wearing my Mountain Dew shirt today. Hey, I just wanted to come to you just for a few minutes, give you a thought, and maybe give you something to chew on. So I want to take you over to Daniel chapter 3. We're going to look at verses 16 through 18. And I just want to give you a couple thoughts on that, okay? So check this out. Now, just to preface this, this is the point in time where Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego have been confronted because they are going to be having to bow down to the golden idol, all right, that Nebuchadnezzar had commanded everybody to do. All right, it wasn't too long before this that they were hanging out at home in Israel before Babylon just ran roughshod all over them and took them captive, brought them back to Babylon, and now they're demanding all kinds of things from these guys. This is how faithful they are. Check this out. In verses 16 through 18, it says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied to him, King Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up. Wow, that is some faith. These guys have faith. Even if God doesn't save us, then we're still going to be devoted. Still going to be devoted. If they're so full of faith, why not just believe that God can rescue them? You know, name it and claim it. Why not do that? Well, the problem with that kind of thinking is the confusion between faith and belief. There's a difference. Simple faith says, he's faithful. He's able. He must get me out of this. But faith is more than just believing that God is able. Faith trusts God that he is able whether or not he does what I want. That's the key. All right? Wholehearted faith does not demand from God. It just doesn't. All right? I know this is difficult. Sometimes it just seems like these times are droning on. But I just want you to know it's a season. It's going to be over. And I just want to encourage you to be faithful today. All right? God bless you. I love you lots. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget what the Bible says. Don't stop being good. God bless.